Hello to all students, I am Professor Masood Fuzail. Today we are going to discuss Haversian system. To understand Haversian system, which was named after a scientist known as Clopton Havers, first of all we have to look at the structure of a bone. Our bone consists of two major parts. The one part is known as spongy bone, which contain compartments which contain red or white bone marrow, and the second part of our bone is known as compact bone. These two parts of the bones are supplied with blood vessels, arteries and veins, lymphatic system and nerve supply for coordination and homeostasis. The inner part of the bone is known as endosteum, while the outer part is known as periosteum. The major components of the Haversian systems are Haversian canals, lamellae, lacunae, osteocytes and canaliculi. These components join together to form a system to supply blood, minerals and lymph vessels to compact bone, and this system is known as Haversian system. To completely understand the Haversian system, I have taken a cross section of compact bone, as you can see in this diagram. This is a small piece taken from a compact bone. This compact bone contains two parts, spongy bone and compact bone. The compact part of the bone contains units which are known as osteon, which are made up of lamellae or concentric rings, which contain osteocytes and lacunae, which are spaces, and in the center there is a canal which is known as Haversian canal. Each osteon has diameter of 0.25 mm to 0.35 mm diameter. If we take out one osteon, you can see in this diagram there are many osteons units present in compact bone. These osteons contain lamellae, which are concentric rings of membranes. I have taken a small piece of these lamellae and enlarged it with diagram. These lamellae or osteon contain small channels which are known as canaliculus, and in the plural form they are known as canaliculi. These canaliculi contain spaces which are known as lacuna, which contain liquid proteins and minerals for the formation of bones. These lacunae contain bone cells which are known as osteocyte. As you can see, there is a red color circle. This is lacunae, and inside these lacunae there are bone cells which are known as osteocytes. These osteocytes, lacunae and canaliculi are arranged in the compact bone in a concentric manner. Inside the center of these osteon, there is a canal which is known as Haversian canal. Haversian canal contains blood vessels, arteries and veins, lymphatic vessels and nerve supply for homeostasis. As you can see here, this is a osteon, and in the center there is a canal which is known as osteonic canal. At the same time, this is also an osteonic canal. There are certain also canals which are known as communicating canal, which join two osteonic canals, as you can see here, and one is right over here. With the help of these are two major blood vessels, artery and vein, which communicate with osteonic canals with the help of communicating canals. These osteonic canals and communicating canals provide blood to different parts of the compact bone, also nerve supply and also lymphatic system. So if we look at the diagram again, first of all there are osteocytes, bone forming cells, which are present in lacunae, which are spaces inside the bone. These osteocytes and lacunae are arranged in the canaliculi present inside the compact bone. These canaliculi and membranes join together in a circular manner and form a unit known as osteon. Each osteon contains a canal which is known as Haversian canal, and these all canals present in the compact bone make up a system known as Haversian system. These Haversian system, if we look at the function of this Haversian system, it transport minerals and salts like calcium, phosphates and other salts and proteins which are necessary for the formation of bones, and salts for deposit in the bone. As you know that whenever a human is in that is child, it has 270 to 300 bones which later on join together to form bones, which remains 206 bones. So there are three types of bone cells: osteoclast, which dissolve bone cells; osteoblast, which form red bone cells; and osteocyte, which are known as mature bone cells. So mature bone cells contain these Haversian system, which is used to store minerals and salt inside the bone tissue and make it hard or ossify the bone. So in this way, today we have tried to understand Haversian system which make up the structure of a bone. I hope you have understood it. If you do, please like it, subscribe it, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next lecture. Bye.